have the same kind of success in the 3-on-3 overtime this year compared to maybe what you did a couple years ago when you were able to, control the puck more and outchange teams. Is that a situation where teams are maybe caught up on strategy too and making it more difficult, or is it just something where maybe you guys need to show a little bit more patience or discipline?
Yeah, I think those details that you mentioned are really important, whether it's line changes or puck possession. So the better job you do of that, the better chance you give yourself of winning games. And it's a pretty fine line in overtime. Obviously the chances going back and forth, but we probably can generate a little bit more to give ourselves a chance. And the changes in puck possession would probably go a long way to doing that.
Sid, when it comes to with Connor, what have you seen in his growth in his game, and how exciting are you to play with him at the Olympics this upcoming September?
Yeah, I think he's playing at such a high level, and I think when somebody's playing at the level that he's at, it's hard to think that they can again find another level, and I think he's done that. I think that's the most impressive part about it. As far as playing with him, yeah, of course, I think anyone's excited to play with him, and don't know what lines are going to be or anything like that, but I think everyone will be pretty excited for that opportunity.
You've had a chance to play in 2 Olympics, and he didn't get a chance yet to play in any. Maybe you could sort of let us in on the experience of being there, and the experience of being in that room with those players, and coming out in Vancouver for overtime, and all of those experiences. What has it done for you as a player? What has it made? How much of that's inside of Sid Crosby today?
Well, I think you learn a lot. I mean, you're with a lot of great players, a lot of guys who have success and have found it different ways, and different personalities. And I think you just try to learn as much as you can, but also it's exciting to be surrounded by guys who are that good. I mean, it brings the best out in everybody, and I think a combination of that and just embracing the whole experience of playing for your country, doing what you love to do, and doing it, not only as a hockey team, but just as a Team Canada. That's what's so unique about it.
Do you think then that you talk about another level, did it pull another level out of you, and could we expect and hope to see another level out of McDavid in that stage?
Yeah, I mean, you're playing the best of the best, so yeah, I think it challenges you to want to do that. I don't know if, when I look back, I don't know if I'd have to go back and watch the games. I felt like it was a challenge, and felt good about my game. It might not have went in as much, but I think it brought the best out of everybody, and I'm sure it'll be the same for not only us, but any team.
How
So
close do you?
canceled practice today because of COVID protocol. It went through your room. You experienced it. How much did it take out of the team?
I think everybody's different. I think it's it's pretty individual as far as symptoms and things like that. I think it's tough as a group when you go through something like that, just because every day you're not sure what to expect as far as positive tests and stuff like that. So I think just with each day that goes by and you start losing guys, and that part's hard, but it's the reality of kind of what every team's going to have to deal with here throughout the season. You're going to see a lot of that.
Sid, do you, because the league is so spread out, you don't play Connor very often. It's kind of like the same with Mario and Gretzky. Do you get excited playing McDavid? You only watch him on the highlights. As a player of your stature who's played a long time, do you get excited about that?
Yeah, I think I think the part, loving to compete, and the part that you enjoy about the game is the challenges every night. And obviously he's one of the biggest. Draisaitl as well. I mean, you play against guys like that. As I said before, I think it brings out the best in everybody. But that's partly why you play the game, is for challenges like that. So everybody will say, like, each night, you either facing off against somebody, or you have a D pairing or a goalie you're going up against, and obviously when you're going against Connor, it's quite the challenge, and at the same time it's fun though. That's why you play.
Dave Tippett yesterday said